class. Today we are going over calculus limits involving roots and radicals. Here we see the limit of y goes to 2 of y squared plus y minus 6 divided by the square root of 8 minus y squared minus y. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please donate on the Cash App with the $sign up front, MLBFAN. So, with roots and radicals in college algebra, there are some formulas that we have to know. We have to know the square root of AB is equal to square root of A times the square root of B. We also have to know root base to the power. We also need to know this formula, base to the power divides the root. And we need to know the square root has a root index of 2. So we have to know that as well. So the square root has a root index of 2. So now we can begin the calculus problem here. And also we need to conjugate or rationalize the denominator as well. So as the limit of y goes to 2 of y squared plus y minus 6 divided by square root of 8 minus y squared and then minus y. The first step involves putting parentheses around the numerator and the denominator. And notice the sign right there in the denominator is a minus, so when we conjugate it or rationalize the denominator, we will multiply by this factor of square root of 8 minus y squared, and then it'll flip to a plus y. So we're going to multiply the numerator and denominator by the square root of 8 minus y squared plus y. And so first we need to distribute in the denominator. So let's begin to multiply that out. It's going to rewrite this denominator out so we can see the direct FOILing here, plus y. So we want outer, outer, inner, inner when FOILing. So we are FOILing so it's going to be the square root of 8 minus y squared times the square root of 8 minus y squared plus y times the square root of 8 minus y squared minus y times the square root of 8 minus y squared, and then minus y times y. Now notice that we have the square root of 8 minus y squared written twice. It is in the form of square root of a times square root of b, and they are the same root, so we can bring them together. So we want to put parentheses around this here. And since there are two of them, we can write them to the power of 2. But first, let's bring them together first so you can see that. And they have a power of 1 there when we bring them together. And then the middle terms cancel out. And then the square root has a root index of 2. So minus y times y is minus y squared. And so this square root can be rewritten as the square root of 8 minus y squared to the 1 plus 1, utilizing product rule, minus y squared, which is equal to the square root of 8 minus y squared minus y squared. So now we can replace the denominator with this here. So let's move this off to the side. Okay, so now the limit of y goes to 2 of y squared plus y minus 6 with parentheses around it, multiplied by the square root of 8 minus y squared plus y, and then the denominator gets replaced with the square root, the 2 in the hook, of 8 minus y squared minus y squared. Then we need to utilize this formula here of base to the power divides the root. So the limit of y goes to 2 of y squared plus y minus 6 times the square root of 8 minus y squared plus y divided by 8 minus y squared divided by 2. So 8 minus y squared to the power of 2 divided by 2. So let's rewrite this here. And then minus y squared. And then we need to factor y squared plus y minus 6 eventually later on in the problem. So the limit of y goes to 2 of y squared. So let's take a look at the previous stuff here. Of y squared plus y minus 6 times the square root of 8 minus y squared plus y, and 8 minus y squared to the 2 divided by 2. This breaks down to the power of 1, which breaks down to 8 minus y squared. So 8 minus y squared, and then minus another y squared. And then we need to combine these two here. So put a 1 in front of these. So the limit of y goes to 2 of y squared plus y minus 6 times the square root of 8 minus y squared plus y divided by 8 minus 2y squared. And now we can factor the denominator. So 8 minus 2y squared. So 8 and 2 have 2 in common. So 8 is 2 times 4, and 2y squared is 2 times y squared. So we pull a 2 out, and then we're left with 4 minus y squared. And so now we have a difference of squares here. So 4 is 2 times 2. And here we have minus y times y. So it's going to be 2 on the outside times 2 minus y, and then 2 plus y. And this could be flipped around as 2 times negative y plus 2, and then y plus 2. And then we want to put a 1 in front of there, and we could factor out a negative 1 here. So it's going to be 2 times negative 1 times y minus 2, y plus 2. So now let's factor the y squared plus y minus 6. So y squared plus y minus 6. So multiply the first and third terms, and we obtain minus 6y squared. And we put a 1 here. So we need something that multiplies to equal negative 6 and add to equal 1. So 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, and 3 plus negative 2 is 1. So it's 3y minus 2y. So we bring down our first and third terms. So it's going to be y squared plus 3y minus 2y minus 6. This side has a y in common and negative 2 on the other side. So it's going to be y times y plus 3, and then negative 2 times y plus 3, and that is our GCF. So y plus 3 times y minus 2. So now we can replace things in the numerator in the form of y squared plus y minus 6, and in the denominator as well. Well, we were originally left with 8 minus 2y squared, and that ended up being factored to 2 times negative 1 times y minus 2 times y plus 2. So now it's going to translate to y plus 3 times y minus 2 times, with the limit of y goes to 2 up front, times the square root of 8 minus y squared plus y all over 2 times negative 1 times y minus 2 times y plus 2. And now we have factors that cancel, like y minus 2. And now we can insert 2 into the limit to find our answer. So the limit of y goes to 2 of 2 plus 3 times the square root of 8 minus 2 squared plus 2 divided by 2 times negative 1 times 2 plus 2. So the limit of y goes to 2 of 5 times the square root of 8 minus 4 comes from 2 squared, so 8 square root of 8 minus 4 plus 2 all over negative 2 times 4. So the limit of y goes to 2 of 5 times square root of 8 minus 4 is 2, because 8 minus 4 is 4, and the square root of 4 is 2, and plus 2 all over negative 2 times 4. So the limit of y goes to 2 of 5 times 4 divided by negative 2 times 4, and the 4's cancel out there. So we are left with 5 divided by negative 2, and which is negative 5 divided by 2. So this is our final solution. I know that problem was a little bit lengthy, but this was a tough limit problem here. So text 559 744 3169 for services. Please donate on the Cash App with the $ up front, MLB fan. And I'm going to go back and let you see the previous pages from page 1 to page 3. Thank you so much, and let's learn math together. Please text 559 744 3169 for services. Please donate on the Cash App with the $ up front, MLB FAN.